mean one thing, that the Jedi Knight Soviet Screen Junkies have just graced the internet once again with another honest trailer, and this time... Xmen Dark Phoenix. I don't know what to say about this stupid movie. I mean, it was the last movie in the X-Men franchise. A franchise, mind you, which I really, really enjoyed. First Class to Apocalypse. Those movies, for me anyway, were on a massive hype train. Logan and Deadpool 2, but I mean just the core X-Men movies. I loved the new cast. I loved the new actors. But then they went and shut out Dark Phoenix. Dark Phoenix, I don't know what to say about it. I really don't. If you want to see my full review, I'll leave a link in the description. I don't even remember what I gave it out of 10, man, and I don't want to know. Don't get me wrong, it had some sick moments in. As per normal, Magneto, Mr. Fassbender himself, he just steals the show, man. He's so good. I don't see, right, boys and girls, Marvel getting a better Magneto than Mr. Michael Fassbender. I'm saying it right now. He's my favourite Magneto. He's one of my favourite X-Men characters in the new movies. Him and James McAvoy, the chemistry is... I don't see Marvel beating that. I really don't. But I am now going way off track. Back to Dark Phoenix. I mean, Jean Grey, Sansa Stark, Sophie Turner, whatever. She was really good, man. When she needed to be scary and intimidating, she totally was. But the rest of the movie, however... That stupid new actress, I don't know her name, I don't want to know. The villain of the movie, she just straight up sucked me. I don't want to say anything else. I'm sure Screen Junkies now going to lay it all out there and keep it fresh in my memory, even though I don't want to think about it. But first, boys and girls, before I slap my keyboard, if you love the X-Men, smash the like button. Now let's just check it out in 3, 2, 1, go. I can't believe this is happening.
From Disney comes the last film in this X universe to remind us that just like the human body, when a franchise dies, it craps itself. Dark Phoenix.
That is, yeah, totally legit, man.
Roll the dice on the latest X-Men joint, an IP that's given us the highest highs, the lowest lows,
Don't show
and
me
the
Deadpool.
mids.
Just
to
don't.
revisit the Dark Phoenix storyline from X-Men 3. Only this time, we really get to know Jean Grey. No? Not really? Okay, but we're exploring the cosmic potential of the Phoenix Force.
Nah, mate.
No? After the intro, it's all on Earth?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. We're finally seeing what a new creative team can do with this material. No? Same guy who wrote X-Men Last Stand, but now he's directing too?
Mate, even I didn't know that.
You know what they say, fool me once, shame on you.
Yeah.
Fool me twice, and you could probably fool me again, because I like the cartoon, and nerds are easy marks. Previously on X-Men. Just kidding, doesn't matter, because no one will explain how or why Magneto is a free man after the last movie, or how the X-Men have a hotline to the president
It's so
after
bad.
this happened, or why they keep skipping decades, even though it puts these characters in their 50s now. 50s. Whatever. Pretend this is the first one you've seen, and thrill as Jean Grey fights an evil space cloud. A monotone space alien.
If we can control that power, we can resurrect our race. Begin again.
She sucked.
And a consistent American accent.
I don't have a home. You made sure of that.
In a story that banks on you caring about a character who's barely on the screen before this. It's almost like focusing on Mystique for the last 3 movies was, now hear me out, a bad choice.
Mutants? I'm proud.
Audience, and over it. See the core
Everyone
X-Men
clocked that
how you
out that was
come
happening in the
expect them by
trailer, that she was
now.
going to die anyway, man. So,
Annoyed,
totally failed.
bored,
There's always a speech, but nobody cares anymore.
and way too famous to sit for makeup, but they'll
Yeah.
step aside to give the new mutants something to do. Or rather, these mutants, like Cyclops, whose random F-bomb in a PG-13 movie is the closest he comes to a personality.
If you touch her, I will f***ing kill you.
Quicksilver, who's once again sidelined before his powers
He does
make everyone
nothing.
else pointless. Nightcrawler, who's gone from thriller fan to killer man.
Yeah, he was
And
pretty
Storm,
much hardcore,
who's been
man.
so conditioned to have nothing to do that she lets it pour rain at a funeral. Now the whole mansion is gonna smell like a wet dog. Gross. Ever wonder what it would look like if you got to make the next X-Men? Probably something like this. Because this is the director's first movie, and he's spending $200 million on his student film, showing off exactly how superhero actors look if it's not handled with care and expertise. Morons. They look like absolute morons. Okay, Michael, pretend you're trying to open a jar with your mind. So you too, harder. Push your hands out more, way more. Don't worry,
I did actually like this scene, though, I'm not gonna lie.
So
I did
press
like
X
that,
to
man.
pay
Just-
respects
yeah.
to the final terrible movie of the current X-Men franchise that you could blame on the writer-director failing upwards, or last-minute reshoots to make it less like Captain Marvel,
Or just
the
it's
main
Captain
cast
Marvel, no one
wishing they
cares,
were
mate.
dead.
Left.
Or you could choose to remember all the good times.
Yes!
Forget this ever happened. And maybe try reading some X-Men comics instead. Did you know they made books out of all these movies? There's even pictures inside. Starring Lady Bird, Charlie and the Child Soldier Factory. Let's see them
He was
aliens.
pretty bad in the movie, man.
Old Magneto had a farm. X-Men Origins, Frasier. Quoth the Raven, please no more. Taserface. Gotta go fast. Jake Gyllenhaal. I'm not here to make friends. And the MCU stealing the X-Men? Oh, I get it. X-Men 4,
Nice.
X3, Take 2,
That
the
was too
last
much.
one. Jean did not have this much blood on her when she flew away. Whose blood is this?
Whose blood is it?
Jean, did you kill Cyclops off screen again?
Yeah.
Think, why waste time, say lot word
I
when
didn't
few
even
work
notice
the
that, man.
trick.
Oh, mate, I don't want to talk about that movie ever again. It's safe to say, boys and girls, I'm never going to buy that on Blu-ray. I'm putting it out there. I don't think anyone cares, but now you know. I'm still convinced, man, that's just a proper cash grab. Well, it didn't make any fucking money anyway, so it failed at being a cash grab. But they just quickly rush it at the door just to keep the X-Men a little longer before they shipped out to Marvel, man. It's so clear they don't care, man. It's just the director, whatever his stupid name is, he does not care, mate. The writers, I think the writer is the director, so yeah, that is just fantastic anyway. But yeah, man, I mean, I get so angry because I love the X-Men so much. They are just one of my favourite Marvel characters. In general, I love them so much. And I saw that movie in the cinema and I was just gobsmacked, mate. I was gobsmacked. I mean, how can you go from First Class, Days of Future Past, Logan, to that? I don't know how. I really don't. So now, boys and girls, the question of the day is going to be, do you like that stupid movie? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments section below. As always, thanks a million for watching. And remember, you will subscribe.